Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 216, and this is my weekly meal plan episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor, and we'll get right into the show. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. If there is something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals, BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help, it's professional counseling done securely online. There is a broad range of expertise available, which may not be available to you locally. The service is available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/Lola, that's better HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Lola's Frugal Life listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Lola. Hi everyone, welcome back to my weekly meal plan episode. If you're new here, I just do a weekly episode where I share with everybody what I'm making for my family for the upcoming week, what's on my meal plan. The reason I do this is because I think meal planning is really important for saving money and wasting less food and reducing stress and trying to figure out what's for dinner each week. So this is just to kind of, maybe give you some inspiration or some ideas on getting your meal plan together. The meal plan that I share is just for dinners, and I do rotate the meals on a regular basis, so it's not always going to be new recipes. I do try and throw some new things in once in a while, but I definitely try and keep it very simple, and there's certain meals that we eat, and I rotate them on a regular basis. So this episode comes out every Wednesday, and the meal plan starts that Saturday, and I do have a blog post version of the meal plan with the recipe links that can be found at my website, which is at lolasfrugallife.com. So this week's meal plan starts on Saturday, July 17th. So for Saturday, we're going to be doing grilled chicken. So for grilled chicken, I just basically take chicken breast and I marinate it with some vinegar, like white vinegar and olive oil, and the McCormick chicken seasoning. And then I just throw it on the grill. And I'm also going to be making a Mexican bean salad, which is from allrecipes.com. This is one of my favorite salads to make in the summer to go with grilled food. And it's basically like a bunch of different beans. It's like black beans, kidney beans, cannellini beans. And then it's got peppers in it and frozen corn. And then it has like an oil and vinegar type based dressing. And I just think it's really good side dish. And then I wind up using it to put on top of salads, like when it's left over, or you can use it as like a tortilla chip dip or whatever. It's just, I really like it if you like a bean type salad. And then we're also going to be making classic macaroni salad with that meal also, which is from allrecipes.com. And that's just like your typical like elbow macaronis with mayonnaise, and it has vinegar and sugar and, that type of dressing. So that's for Saturday. For Sunday, we're going to be doing French dip sandwiches. Now this one I unfortunately don't have a recipe link for, but I can quickly tell you how to make this. It's so easy. It's a crock pot recipe. You just take like a 3-pound chuck roast, put it in the crock pot, sprinkle a envelope of onion soup mix over top, sprinkle a packet of au jus gravy mix over top. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but whatever. That's, I think you know what I mean. And then 1 can of beef broth, and you just pour that over the top, and then you just let it cook in the crock pot like 7 to 9 hours on low, or you could do 4 to 6 hours on high. I always do it on low. But anyway, you shred that up and you make sandwiches. You just have like some good rolls, and then you can put like Swiss cheese or provolone cheese or whatever kind of cheese you like, and you just make sandwiches with it, and it's really so easy and it comes out so good. So we're making those. And then on the side, I'm going to be making vegetarian tater tot casserole 2, like Roman numeral 2, which is also from allrecipes.com. And this is like, it's basically like tater tots, sour cream, cheddar cheese, cream of mushroom soup. You mix it all together and you bake it. I think actually the cheese goes on top rather than mixed in, but whatever, it's in the recipe. It might be partially both. Actually, I'm looking at the recipe and it does all mix together. But either way, it's just like a quick tater tot casserole side dish to go with the sandwiches, mainly because my one daughter doesn't eat meat, so she can kind of mostly eat that, and then we'll have the sandwiches and the side dish also for the rest of the family. For Monday, I am doing hamburgers. We do hamburgers every other Monday, so I don't really have a recipe for the hamburgers. I just take ground beef and just kind of make it into patties, and now that it's summer, I'll just cook them up on the grill. Sometimes I'll season them with like the McCormick hamburger seasoning, but that's about it. I'm going to make some Impossible burgers for my daughter that doesn't eat meat. She doesn't eat those often. I also do like a black bean homemade veggie burger that I make for her. But every once in a while, I'll get the Impossible burger and then just kind of make that as a quick burger for her. I'm also going to be doing oven fresh seasoned potato wedges, which is from allrecipes.com. It's just like a really easy recipe where you take potatoes and you cut them up into wedges and you shake them up in a Ziploc bag with like olive oil, Parmesan cheese, and seasoning, and then you bake them in the oven. They're a really good side to go with the hamburgers, and then I'm just going to do a can of pork and beans. So that's Monday. Tuesday, we always do some type of Mexican theme. This Tuesday is going to be tacos. I don't really have a recipe for this one because, I think everyone just kind of knows how to make tacos. We just basically brown up some ground turkey. I don't even actually buy the taco seasoning anymore. I usually just season it with some seasoned salt and some chili powder, and it seems to come out pretty good like that. And then I'll just put out some hard shells, some soft shells, some cheese, sour cream, taco sauce, lettuce, tomato, avocado, all that kind of stuff. And then for my daughter that doesn't eat meat, I will be making Instant Pot lentil tacos, which is from TasteBetterFromScratch.com. And this is just like a vegetarian taco filling that's made with lentils, and it's made in the Instant Pot, and it's really quick and easy to make. So she'll use it as an alternative filling for the tacos rather than the turkey meat. For Wednesday, I'm going to be doing baked salmon, which has become one of our favorite kind of rotations where I usually try and do seafood on Wednesdays. So it's really so easy. I buy the salmon fillets from BJ's, which is, if you're not familiar with BJ's, it's similar to like Costco or Sam's Club or whatever. But they have like the individually frozen salmon. I just defrost that. I put it in like a baking dish, like a Pyrex type dish, and then just brush it with olive oil, and then I sprinkle the McCormick. Oh, I forgot last time. It'll be in the blog post. I forget the exact one. Shoot, I did this the same last time. I forgot what it was called too when I did the Smokehouse Maple. I sprinkle McCormick Smokehouse Maple seasoning on top of the salmon, just a little bit because it's has a lot of flavor, so you don't want to sprinkle too much on. But then I just bake it in the oven at 450 for 10 to 12 minutes, and it comes out so delicious. It's so simple, and it just comes out really good. And then we serve that with egg noodles on the side. So I'll just boil up like a bag of egg noodles and then just toss it with some butter and a little bit of olive oil and then some salt, and they come out really good. And then I'm going to do carrot fries on the side. So the carrot fries recipe is called Carrot Fries with Ketchupy Ranch, which is from foodnetwork.com. I've never actually made the dip, which is basically just a mixture of ketchup with ranch dressing. We just eat the carrot fries as is. But if you've never made carrot fries, they're really good. They kind of almost taste sort of like a sweet potato fry. But you just basically cut the carrots like up into little wedge pieces, and you cook them you season them and cook them in the air fryer, and they come out really good. So that is for Wednesday. For Thursday, I'm doing 6-can chicken tortilla soup. So on Thursdays, we usually either do a soup and grilled cheese or breakfast for dinner. So I am doing the 6-can chicken tortilla soup, which is from food.com. And this is one of those recipes where you basically just dump a bunch of cans into the crock pot. So it's like a can of corn, cans of chicken broth, cans of black bean, diced tomatoes, all that kind of stuff. And then it calls for canned chicken, but I'm actually going to do this one without the chicken, and we're just going to do like a bean, corn, tomato type of soup, more like a vegetable soup, because that way my daughter can eat it. Sometimes what I'll do is I will just cook chicken like in the Instant Pot at the end and just shred it up and add it to the chicken. But I think this night I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to do like the chicken tortilla soup without the chicken, and then just serve grilled cheese on the side. And I think that'll still be really good because it's like a bean soup, so it's still got like the protein and stuff, and it's still filling. So that's what we're going to do for Thursday night. And the reason I always try and do grilled like soup and grilled cheese or breakfast for dinner on Thursdays is because that's the night when I go grocery shopping. So I just try and keep the meal prep like really quick and easy. So just keep that in mind too, like, you know, as you're planning your meals, to try and have the easier meals on a night when you might be busier than others. And then for Friday, this is the last day of the meal plan. We're going to be grilling again, and I'm going to be doing brats, which I actually do not grill. I cook them in the air fryer. They come out so perfectly cooked, and it's really easy to make them. I think the temperature is like 360, and it's like 15 minutes, and then you flip them and then do another 5 minutes, but they come out perfect. Brats or sausages, like Italian sausage, anything like that, hot dogs. The hot dogs, I don't remember how long you cook them. It's probably obviously not the same length of time as the brats or the sausages, but you put them in the air fryer raw and you just cook them in there. It's so easy, and they come out perfectly browned and everything. So I'm going to do those in the air fryer, and then I'm going to do grilled chicken thighs on the grill. For the grilled chicken thighs, I literally just get boneless chicken thighs, and I put some barbecue sauce on them, and then I just cook them on the grill till they're done. They come out so good. And then I'm going to do rainbow rotini salad as a side dish, which is from allrecipes.com. And this is like a rotini salad with lots of vegetables in it. It has like tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, broccoli, sliced mushrooms, and then you just put like Italian dressing on it. And I made this a couple weeks ago and we really liked it. So I think I'm going to do this, you know, a couple times as like a salad in the summer. So that's it for this week's meal plan. I hope this was helpful to you in some way. Don't forget, you can email me with any questions or suggestions at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at lolasfrugallife. You can find blog posts for each episode, including this meal plan, at lolasfrugallife.com. And you can also join our private listeners group at facebook.com/groups/lolasfrugallife. And if you enjoy the show, please make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you're listening from. And I would really love it if you would screenshot the show and tag me on Instagram. That would be really helpful to me to get the show out to more people. Also, if you can take a couple of seconds to rate and review the podcast, that would be really helpful to me. It's supposed to really help in how the show comes up in the search results. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, I would really appreciate it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.